So here's what's happening with Ladies Let's Go Fishing. If you can all hear me, raise your hand. Can you hear me and see me? Okay, we'll do it the real way. Great. Okay, super. Anyways, all this viral. Hi, Andrea raised her hand. By the way, Andrea is joining us from Germany, and she has taken Ladies Let's Go Fishing a few times. So we'll have a chance. It's really late for Andrea, and I know she bought a bunch of raffle tickets. So we're going to be drawing the raffle here shortly once most people are on. Okay. Anyways, so sure the virus did rock our world. I'm sure it rocked yours too. It's totally changed the way we are doing things. So what we've been doing all spring is rescheduling our events because obviously we couldn't have them. Everything was closed. And then what we've done is the first one, the Gulf Coast is going to be June 27th through the 28th. Now, whether we can do parts of it virtual and still do the fishing, I am going to be handling that. We don't know yet. Nobody knows anything yet. May 28th, our fish cooking class was going to be at the Lenore Ryan Cooking School. I've talked to Heather and Lenore, and they're going to do it virtual. Oh, there's Lenore right there. Let me see if I can, I'm going to unmute you, Lenore.
Great. I mean, I hope that we can all get together. That's going to be in exactly another month from today. You know, we'll look to see what we can do. And if not, let's do it virtually. You know, so
Right.
I think we have recipes already picked out, and we can do that, and we can send the list of ingredients, and you can sit and watch wine. I mean, you can sit and drink wine and watch, or you can participate.
Lenore is really renowned and so much fun. So if we do it virtual, it might be kind of cool because you know, we're going to drop the price, of course, and you can either cook along with her or learn how to do it, and you'll have the recipes, and we'll have seen how it's been done. So I might be curious just to try that for the first time anyways.
I think it's going to be fun. I've done quite a few of them, and they seem to work out really well. Everybody's having fun. You know, they're in their pajamas from their bottom down and a t-shirt on top, and, you know, they don't have any makeup on, and we're still having fun and having a drink and don't have to drive anywhere. And so it can be a lot of fun. And tonight, I don't know I can't remember what's on the menu for us, but I hope you can see that. I'm eating this delicious goat cheese and caramelized onion with thyme galette, or it's a tart made with phyllo pastry. So it's really delicious. So I'm thinking we should maybe do that, plus some wonderful, delicious fish dish.
Well, we had planned to do Fish Lazy Days, which is really cool. The Fish Lazy Days is one of our most favorite recipes, where it's topped with a tomato, garlic, wine, lemon, Parmesan, lime type sauce, and you can use it really for a lot of different kinds of fish. So that's one of our most popular recipes. And so I will be getting back to you as to what is going on. And then thank everybody for chatting to the people trying to log in. I'm going to see if anybody else is trying to log in.
I don't know, sorry for interrupting. Maybe, I don't know if we had completed our conversation about a gift certificate, but maybe we can do a couple gift certificates for this virtual class from me for tonight. If we can draw that, that would be great. I'd be happy to do that.
I don't have that set up on our drawing, but we are going to do that in the next one.
Okay, great. Perfect.
All right. So.
Cheers.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
All right. Does anybody see us on Facebook Live? This is why I didn't do an educationally heavy first time, because we are learning how to do things. All right. And now June 5th through the 7th, we have our Keys Learning on the Water. It's basically our Screaming Reels fishing tournament. You learn on the boats there isn't a big educational aspect, but you do get to go fishing. Now that we may have to do the kickoff party virtual, we have a backup date of August 14th to the 16th. And that again, stay on our email list. Do not unsubscribe, because once you do that, I cannot bring you back. You have to bring yourself back. Okay. The June keys is still on, but we have the backup dates. And here's the deal, when we do a backup date, we'll give you like a week. You tell us, hey, can you make the backup date or not? We do have a cancellation policy, especially for fishing, because if you're not fishing, then it affects everybody else, because we pay per boat. So we'll give you a chance to do that. The Gulf Coast one was supposed to be in March. That was right when the virus was started. That's a Best Pro Shops. That's inshore with speakers, hands-on practice, and fishing on Sunday. That has been rescheduled to June 27th and 28th. So just know that we are trying to do the best we can with the unknown, and it is an unknown. I watch it every day until I can't watch it anymore. Okay. The South Florida seminar that was supposed to be August, or it was supposed to be last weekend, is now August 21st to the 23rd. That's at the International Game Fish Association. Seminar Saturday, fishing Sunday. We might have a kickoff party on Friday. Again, if we have to do virtual, we'll do virtual. September 12th to the 13th, the Tampa seminar at the Tampa Boat Show, that's inshore. As far as I know, that's still on. October 23rd to the 25th, that's our Keys weekend seminar with the full day of fishing Saturday, optional fishing Friday and Sunday. Let me tell you what the June fishing is, Saturday and Sunday, by the way. In June, it is a tournament. For the big prize, you got to fish both days. We have a lot of daily prizes if you only want to fish one day. All right. Same with the Keys in October. Now, if we're still locked up by then, I don't know. But we're going to have a lot of fun. As with our tournaments, most people get prizes, and it's really a lot of fun. And then this one should be really safe. The November 21st to the 22nd, the St. Augustine Surf Academy. And that has the Night of Lights tour. I think it's like $75, and it's limited to 10, but I talked them into doing a second day. So now we could do 10 Saturday and 10 Sunday. So that's what's going on. We've enjoyed having you guys. Let me check the time. We're about a half an hour in, and a lot of you have probably enjoyed at the seminar. Who has gotten a power pole buff? All right. Let me tell you what, I am so glad to have this, to go to have some more virtual seminars. If anybody wants to be a speaker in the future, please put it in the chat. Also put in there if you know what you want to talk about, or in chat if you want to be part of our advisory committee, or on-site committee. We really appreciate it. I really appreciate Heidi. Heidi is my my mentor, and this is what she does, is social media and marketing. So I really appreciate that you came. All right, we're going to be doing, we have a new auction that's going to be set up on the website. That's an auction that's kind of a real auction with pictures, and you can bid on it. There'll be a deadline. We're working on that. I have the Fishing Bud podcast and YouTube channel. If you check your emails, you will be able to see all kinds of new things that we are going to be showing. So the other thing is, if you are looking for other people to fish in, please put it in the chat. I might be able to share with you the chat later. I can also on there put if you have a boat or not, or if you want to share a charter. And then where are you from too? That would be helpful. Okay, we're
Right.
yeah, so we're on the rocking boat. Isn't this fun? Hey, hi Priscilla. Priscilla's from okay, we don't have to rock anymore. I'm getting dizzy. She's from Starbright. Heidi's getting seasick.
Me too.
On the count of 3, everybody do ladies, let's go fishing. And let
Hi,
me see.
Betty.
Hi, there you are.
everybody.
Hi, I think there's a little lag behind there. She's with Starbright. You know, how many people have taken the class and seen the Starbright things that we're giving away or the publicity on the Starbright?
Hi, everyone. Tara's
I
on
love
here
their stuff.
too. Tara's with Starbright as well. She's logged on here somewhere as well.
Yeah, there's Tara waving. Hi, Tara.
Is that a
Thanks for
virtual
having us.
background or are you on a yacht?
I'm sorry?
Are you on a yacht or is that a virtual background?
I'm on a yacht.
Oh, Priscilla.
It's a virtual background.
Oh, that's really cool. Let's all be on her yacht. Okay. All right, so the other thing I want to do just for fun, and then I'm going to do the drawing, and then we're going to have twig talk because we're doing okay on time.
You know, I know I'm talking to a lot of advanced fisher women, and even Chuck on this broadcast, but you know, typically you'll walk through the store and you'll see a fishing rod and you'll think, that's really neat. I'd like to go fishing. You know, when I see people fishing, what are they really doing? What goes on the end? And Betty thought it would be important to point all this out. So what I'm going to do, this is a Penn trolling reel that I use when I go off the shore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start basically
We
from the
just
rod.
lost you, Twig.
Huh? You got me?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. I'm going to start from the rod tip and I'm going to work my way to the lure. It's going to go pretty quick.
Hang on, Twig. I have to unmute Twig because I had to unmute everybody. Give me 1 second.
I'm unmuted. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, thanks, Twig.
Yeah, no problem. So what I figured I would do is I would start at the rod tip and work my way towards the lure. It's really rather simple, but effectively everybody knows that your reel is going to be loaded with fishing, whether it's monofilament or it's braid or fluorocarbon. But the important stuff is what comes between that and your lure, because that's going to maximize your chances of actually landing a fish if you hook one. On this particular rod, I've got 50-pound monofilament going to the reel. And what I like to do is from the monofilament, I like to double up the line. Can everybody see that this line is actually double? Can everybody see that? Everybody can see that, right?
Yes.
There's a couple of knots that you can do to double up the line. This is a spider hitch. You can also use what's called a bimini twist. And from there, you're going to go 4 to 6 feet to your first terminal tackle, which is going to be, in this case, a snap swivel. Does everybody know what a snap swivel is? Oh, I know Betty does. Okay, so I'm going for my double line. I'm attaching it to a snap swivel. This is a snap swivel. I've actually got a bigger one here, it'd be easier to demonstrate.
What's the reason for the swivel?
Well, the swivel part, which is this part right here, actually twists. And what's important about that is because between this and your leader or your lure, a lot of times trolling or casting or trying to catch a fish, you get a number of factors that are actually going to make the line twist. And with this will twist, but this part will not. It'll keep your main fishing line and your leader from twisting, because when you get twists, you lose fish. It makes knots. It can also fray and abrade the line. So it's very important to have a high quality swivel, or a snap swivel in this case. This is what a swivel looks like without the snap on it. Can everybody see that? There's 2 little rings. One goes to the line going to your fishing rod, and the other one goes to your leader. And it's got it's actually got a ball bearing in there, which allows it to smoothly twist. Okay, everybody follow so far? Any questions?
Everybody do the twist. Okay.
Okay.
So why do you want to use the snap swivel versus the unsnap? It breaks your fingernails right in the middle.
It does, it does. It's important to use it because a lot of times you'll want to change what you're fishing with. Or let's say you'll catch a fish and the leader will come in and it'll either be cut or braided, or you've lost your bait. Like if you have a ballyhoo behind this lure, you need to change lures. What a snap swivel allows you to do, everybody see that? Is to pull that out and it opens up. And let's say I'm going to change to this lure now. So I take the terminal connection on the end of the lure. It slides right over that. Everybody see that? And the most important part, which we all forget at times, is to lock that down so it doesn't open up. So now you've got a hard terminal connection from your line to the leader that connects to your lure that you can rapidly change out. And it will twist without twisting your line. So that being said, from your snap swivel, you're going to connect to your lure. Typically a lure, the one I've got here is, I bought in the store pre-made. It's 4 to 6 feet of heavy monofilament with a little loop at the top. So this one's got a little swivel at the top. It's 4 to 6 feet. And then you got your lure with your hook. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Pretty basic, right? I noticed nobody asked why we had a double line. Does everybody know? I know a lot of you probably do. I see that, yeah. Anybody not know? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and explain it. Double leader does a couple of things. Number one, it acts as a shock absorber. Here's your main line going. This goes actually to my rod. This is where the double line starts. If a fish hits hard, this will actually stretch a little bit more and act like a spring if you get a hard hit from a fish so that the line doesn't snap. The other thing it does is certain fish that you hook when you're fighting them, they'll be longer and they'll jump a lot like a dolphin or a sailfish, and the tail will actually hit the line. Doubling your line before the terminal connection actually gives you an advantage. The fish will, have a less chance of actually abrading the line and snapping it off, because that will happen, as Betty will tell you. So let's do a quick review of this. Main line to your bimini twist or your spider hitch to double line, 4 to 6 feet to your snap swivel, which is closed. Make sure it's closed. To your other swivel, to your leader, to your lure. And that's a very basic but very effective terminal and line connection that will maximize your chances of actually landing a fish if you hook it. Betty?
Yes.
Did you want me to go into the other rod too?
Yeah, you can do that real quick. We got about 10 minutes left and a few more things to do. But yeah, just show them the spinning rod and pitch. And then I'm not going to go into the settings on the rod because we can do that the next time.
Okay. Real quick, when do you use a swivel? Anytime you think your line is going to twist. There's a lot of times to use it and there's a lot of times not to. If anybody wants to message me on Facebook, I'll happily answer those questions.
Chuck, you're unmuted.
Okay, listen, you can use swivels with a lot of things too.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I use swivels when I mackerel fish because we're casting spoons and spoons will spin a lot. So we'll use a swivel connection with about 24 inches of wire to the spoon.
And because that way they don't have to go from their double line to their main line. They can just go from swivel, main line to the leader.
It's an easy tie on. It's something that you can actually prepare the night before or buy, store made, and it's a quick tie on and you're fishing.
Right, you basically got a small swivel and then you're hooked up from there.
Yeah, something like this.
Exactly.
So now this, I don't use a swivel. This is a spinning rod and reel. I think everybody knows what this is. When I'm offshore trolling, I keep this rigged up with me. Everybody can see, everybody knows by now what a circle hook is. If you've been talking to Betty at all, you know everybody not know what a circle hook is? Okay, good. Everybody knows what a circle hook is. Okay. I like to keep this thing handy with a chunk of dead bait or a live bait in case we come up on a school of dolphin or a floating log. I'll have my circle hook. In this case, this is a 3/0 thin wire circle hook with 30-pound fluorocarbon, about 2 or 3 feet of it. In this case, I've not used a swivel, but I've done a line-to-line knot to some braid that is actually doubled up to a spider hitch. It's very, very similar to the other one. The only thing it's missing is the hardware, the swivels and the snap swivels. Those things are missing. In this circumstance, it goes through the guides a little bit easier if you're going to try to cast a bait or a lure to a dolphin. You don't want those things catching up in your guides. So that's why I do that. Anybody, I'm looking for you. Any questions, anybody? I see
We're
somebody-
gonna have to, I would just wrap it up because we're gonna do the drawing and have a couple polls.
Okay, any questions? It's very, very basic, it's very simple. I'm happy to answer offline. Any specific questions?
What's your number?
Just find me on Facebook. My number is 7.
Twig is great. He has been an instructor. He has worked alongside Captain Gary Ellis, who unfortunately has
Yeah.
recently passed
Yeah.
in the Keys. Gary is very famous, and Stu Apt, just a whole lot of famous people. And
Well, I've been
he's
working
just a
with
real guy who tells
Betty.
it the real way.
I've been working
Let's
with Betty and Ladies Let's Go Fishing for going on about 20 years, believe it or not.
Well, we never see with a point where we can't really meet face to face for now. And
Yeah,
I think this is fun. What do you guys think?
yeah.
This is the cool part. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you very, very much, Twig. And the winner is Tara Spraka.
Woo!
She's the winner. Congratulations.
Hey, Tara.
Congratulations.
You had more chances to win, but it's Tara. Congratulations. And, can't win if you're not in. So number 1 is Tara Spraka. We'll do a cooking class. Lenore, are you guys doing cooking classes right now?
Yes. Well, not in-house, but I'm doing them virtually. I'm doing them online.
Good.
Can I come over for dinner?
Doesn't
I'll be
taste
your guinea
Is
pig.
that Lenore Ryan? I love you. I used to do your
Thank
cooking. You're the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't wait to cook with you, online or otherwise. We had a great time the last time you ladies were here.
And Mary's been to your class too.
Yes. I recognize some faces.
Everybody, just why don't you say hi to the group? We're gonna go on for a few more minutes. This is a happy hour. Everybody say where you're from, or just a few. We can't all talk. Talk about if you've been fishing. Has anybody caught anything?
I've been casting out of the 9th floor in Munich, and I almost broke my downstairs neighbor's window because I immediately casted into a tree about 160 feet out.
Oh,
Once I pulled it,
Nice.
the training weight came back and almost banged through the window in the 2nd floor. So since then, I'm not allowed to cast anymore here in Munich. My neighbors are a bit picky about it.
Aw.
You're not using a sinker, are you?
No, I was using the two trainings weight on it, and I didn't even think I would cast out that far. But
Oh my God.
after being locked up in 12 weeks in the house and working from home, so I'm sick and tired of it.
Maybe you can get
Because
some
I
new
can't
friends.
go home to Florida because I'm locked out.
That's right. Oh my God.
Hey, girls, let's get together and visit her for Oktoberfest in Munich.
No, it's
It's
canceled for
canceled.
this year.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll just have to sit here and rock.
I'm not leaving the USA.
Everybody has their drinks. We'll just have to rock the boat. We can't go to Munich for Oktoberfest.
No.
Next year.
We'll have to have our own Oktoberfest.
I agree with that.
It might be like this.
Oh, Betty, I know you saw my picture on that I sent to the ladies. Let's go fishing.
Oh,
Can
when
you hear
did you
me?
send it?
It's on Ladies Let's Go Fishing website. I went out on a Starlight and I caught a huge mutton snapper. Huge.
But the shark got the rest of it.
Yeah, the shark got the rest of it.
God, it was like, oh my gosh, a big old head.
That's
It
still
was
good
huge.
eating.
They said that was, yeah, they wouldn't let me keep it though. But it was the biggest mutton they said they've seen here in years. And I actually hurt my back. I ended up in the emergency room the next day.
They're big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a big
God, it was-
snapper.
You don't have a picture you can hold up to the screen, do you?
Yeah, probably.
Yes,
All right, well, somebody else talk and go grab it. And also, I want to thank everybody that participates in the auctions and the raffle. You can imagine, I was pretty devastated when this first happened. I didn't know where we were going to go, but I just kept on working and calling everybody, rescheduling and then rescheduling, because, we will go on, we will adapt, we'll figure out a way to adapt. And I just have to figure out a way that you are all going to like, that is also the sign of the times. So right now, the auctions, especially when I, have a more like online auction, individual ones like the IGFA has, International Game Fish Association, we will be able to continue with stuff like that instead of the Word document thing that's online. And it's going to take a little bit longer, and it's going to take somebody to enter all that stuff. I'm looking for volunteers if anybody wants to help. So if you want to volunteer for anything that you can do virtually or whatever, give me a note. I might not be able to see all your chats right now because I'm working on a laptop screen, but I will be able to see them afterwards.
I would like, as soon as we can get out again, I would like to host another fishing, like either in Panama or Costa Rica, like I did 2-3 years ago, Betty. 2 times with the ladies.
Yes, and I'm looking for you or anybody, if you want to do an international trip, contact me and I will put it out to the others.
I can do either the Azores because I have the contacts there. I caught my first over 600-pound tuna there 2 years ago.
Wow.
So that gave me a really
so
workout. And not only my back was hurting afterwards, I was hurting all over for a week, but it was good pain.
Wow.
Either that or somewhere South America, either Panama or Costa Rica. We've done that a couple of times with Betty and with the girls. So I'm
Costa
more
Rica's
than
hot.
ready. Again?
I said Costa Rica's good.
Yes.
I'm ready for those
I
trips
love
back.
to fish out of the Gulf de Dulce. So on the Pacific side, rooster fishing is a lot of fun, and Cubera snapper fishing and cooking is a lot of fun too. So
Awesome.
Bro, those rooster fish are made up way too much. You go catch an amberjack, same fish.
no, they're just fun to catch,
They're so
and
pretty.
and they're so pretty. Exactly, they make so great pictures, Chuck. You don't
Oh
know.
man, I caught a 58-pounder. I got a 60-pounder.
They make rooster fish.
Okay, rooster. I guess a rooster's like this. If they want to do the rooster.
Oh, I have a rooster from Costa Rica. Hold on, let me find
We're
that.
catching them on top surface lures. That was fun.
Okay, let me bring a rooster from Costa Rica. How do I turn this here?
Well, Betty, I'm gonna, while she's waiting. Oh, I lost it.
None. Do you see it?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh,
giant
let me
fish.
show you ours. Hold on. It's
Oh,
time to
Chuck,
show
let-
fish.
Let her take the lead.
So this one I got from a good friend, Todd, in Costa Rica when I caught my first over 30-pound rooster. He brought me that, so I was very happy. And I brought it undamaged to Germany, so I'm happy about that.
Did you have a mount?
Yeah, it's on the mount. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's it's like Costa Rican wood.
Yes.
Pretty.
Would love to go to Costa Rica. I see it on TV all the time when I watch the fishing shows. It looks awesome.
It's so pretty.
We used to do it every year for Ladies Let's Go Fishing, but then the place we had it kind of closed, and then Andrea spearheaded a couple of trips. Really the sky's the limit. You know, we try to find, you know, a reasonable budget that you get what you pay for. You don't want to go cheap. Last year we went to Treasure Key. Thank God we did that, because now it's, you know, it's all destroyed, but it was just absolutely the most fantastic.
It will come back, Betty.
No, it's not. It's
How about
ruined.
that-
It's really bad.
Betty,
Okay,
how about the
gotcha.
mutton run that they have out of the Keys? It's like for 3 days. It's Yankee Clipper or something. I went a long time ago. I would love to do that again, but I need some people to go.
Yeah, we can do a trip like there's another. Yeah, that's a good deal. All women.
Yeah, the only thing about the mutton run is it's hard to schedule in advance because you don't know like exactly when it is.
Correct.
You know, you could, it's like trying to go shrimping in the cage. Like every time we go there, it's like, oh, 2 nights ago we all got buckets, and you know, we go all night, we get like 6 shrimp.
No, the Yankee Captain's a good one, Betty.
No, this is a 3-day one. It's 3
Yeah,
nights.
yeah.
Yeah, put that in the chat, because it's easier for me to do that. And I hope these people, it says connecting, I don't know, you have to put audio on. And some people, I only see names.
There's also what Mary and Vivian and I did is, you know, the out of Hubbard's. If you want to go in the Gulf, there's the 39-hour trip. That is actually pretty awesome too.
Yeah,
Out of
I
Hubbard's.
noticed.
I actually saw that and it was pretty cool. I was looking into that one too.
I did it 2 times already, and it was amazing.
And it's cheaper than the Yankee Captain.
Now I noticed, like Cindy, I'm trying to unmute you, and I never did. Oh, maybe you unmuted yourself. Maybe you muted yourself.
So Betty, hi.
Yeah.
We came back from Marathon in the Keys today. We were not able to go boating because the winds were so high and the waves, it was too rough. We're hoping to go back Friday and do some fishing, but it's not open to tourists. You have to show proof of ownership of a home there, which we do have. But wow, if you can get down there, it's amazing. There's no one there. The fish are jumping.
Right.
Oh, I heard one, not recently, like one boat caught 67 sailfish released in one day.
70 in one day. It was all record.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that's what
Main
Not all the
attraction.
pressure, it's-
Boat called Main Attraction.
I want to go.
I
The
spoke
water
with
quality is beyond unimaginable. The visibility, you're looking at 100-foot visibility, and the fish are everywhere. The fish, the dolphins,
Very
the turtles, it's all out there. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's just amazing.
perfect.
Where are you at, Kat? Are you in?
I'm in
Key West?
I'm Key Largo.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's where also Claude is, and he said the same thing.
Right.
He went out with Nate for his birthday fishing because he had his 10th birthday, and he said it's amazing. He's like, Andrea, come over, and I said, yeah. How about you smuggle me in on a freight plane?
I'll send my jet to come and get you, Andrea.
Yeah, come on, Chuck. Come go get me.
I'll come.
Get in the boat.
I'll
Come cross the Atlantic. I'll swim towards you.
listen, I can't get a hold of my pilot. I can't get a hold of my pilot.
We're gonna fly down Friday, and they're not gonna let us in unless they take our temperature, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really so healthy down there, and I gotta tell you, being down there from Friday to today, it felt like it was normal living.
Don't rub it
It's how the
in.
Keys,
Has the coral disease affected the fishing down there?
no,
No.
no. The Keys are like how it used to be in the 80s and 90s with this time of year. Not this time of year, but more like in the summer months. So it's really different. But we only have 78 cases. And knock on wood, everybody's staying home. Everybody's being due diligent. But now the governor's going to be opening up the state tomorrow. So I don't know what's going to happen.
They closed it to May
Yeah, but
1st,
the Keys are still closed.
end of May.
There's a big, after you get out of 20 Mile Bend, there is a police blockade and you have to show proof of residency and identification. So they're keeping it very, very closed.
Right. Both
They
hard
should.
times-
That's a good idea, though.
About the coral disease, you know, that I heard that it's hopped the 7 Mile Bridge now and it's down in the lower Keys. And that's what I was wondering, if the coral disease has affected any of the fishing.
No.